The enemy is before us! You're mine!
Neutralized. Insufficient.
Firing!
Warning. Energy levels
They
low.
shall see us deterred! How exquisite!
Target sighted. Target sighted. Target sighted.
How exquisite!
Eliminated.
Target acquired. Target point. You're mine!
Warning. Destroyed. Insufficient output. Neutralized.
Stay where you are!
Warning. Destroyed.
Enemies up ahead.
Neutralized. Insufficient output. Destroyed. Target sighted.
How exquisite!
Target sighted. Target sighted.
Hostile!
Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output.
You're mine! Now I have you here.
Warning. Energy levels low.
No more than you deserve! exquisite.
It's the ocean, which means the seaport isn't much farther, right?
Correct. If we carry on east along the sea, we will eventually reach Kato.
Target sighted.
How exquisite. I can see a town in the distance. Is that Kato then, I presume?
Indeed. It has grown into a lively town with a port for the Royal Navy.
Finally, we can stop walking.
Target acquired. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low. Target neutralized. Neutralized.
Say goodbye.
Insufficient output. Destroyed.
Still to learn.
What you get for messing with us?
Threat detected. Warning.
Say goodbye.
Insufficient output.
Will not be the last.
Neutralized.
You're mine.
Destroyed. Threat neutralized. Destroyed.
They were fools to try.
Threat neutralized.
No use.
Destroyed.
Hey there, adventurers. Have you ever seen my dreams? don't you? Everyone else thinks it's just a...
Hey, is that... Looks like people from town are headed this way. Any clue who they are?
Kato City Guard, I presume. Would you kindly fall back, Your Highness?
Halt! Who goes there? And what business have you on this side of Mount Corinth?
We mean no harm. We are but travelers wishing to return to the capital.
Kato has closed its gates to all outsiders. I strongly suggest you return from whence you came. Now be gone.
What? But we just finished our descent. You can't send us right back.
Be silent! Either return to the west, or return with us as prisoners. Lest you wish to rot in a cell, I suggest you leave now!
Save your breath. The knights of this realm hear naught but the sound of their own voices.
What was that?
You didn't hear? I said the only weapon these pompous blowhards can wield is hot air.
What do you think you're doing?
Bastard! One does not impugn the city guard without consequence! Impudent knaves! You'll regret this!
Guys, they're calling for backup.
Have we no recourse but to reveal that we're with the crown?
Before that, Albert, do you not recognize that armor?
I must admit, I never expected to see your face this far west.
Theo!
Commander? Well met, Sir Albert Bergholm. Stretching our legs with a jaunt over Galcalemthus, are we?
Bergholm? The one from the King's Guard?
Yes, the very same. Therefore, I believe an apology is in order.
Please, forgive us!
Water under the bridge. I must also apologize for my colleagues' uncouth behavior.
I merely showed them all the respect their station commands.
As ill-humored and sharp-tongued as always, Maester Felgreed. It's a wonder you deigned to join hands with anyone at all. But enough small talk. Follow me. My compatriots did speak the truth about Kato. Please don't go about repeating this to anyone. The rot is taking root here.
Target sighted.
Do you know the cause of the outbreak in Kato?
A blackguard who is purposefully spreading the disease. Hence why these forces have been mobilized.
Purposefully spreading?
Correct. Just so happens that as the first townspeople fell ill, rumors of a young woman clad in strange garb began to circulate. She is the reason I'm here. Your companions too are dressed in rather unique attire. All things considered, I can understand why my men were so quick to engage you.
A woman in strange garb? Wait, do you mean Chloe?
Ah, good to know we may have a new lead. Now, if you would all accompany me to my office. Now then, you two, mind introducing yourselves? I believe I'm long overdue an introduction.
Well, aren't you self-important?
As I have explained before, we are in pursuit of a woman in peculiar garb. And to my eye, it would seem you bear some connection to her.
Oh, and what if I did?
Then I would take you in for questioning. I should have already done so the moment I laid eyes on you. You are too suspicious by half to keep the company of one such as her.
Enough of this, cousin!
Cousin?
You overstep your bounds. You will treat these two with utmost civility.
Someone feels strongly. Do you, Albie?
Albie?
In truth, we would not have made it nearly this far without their assistance. And can we leave that nickname in the past where it belongs?
Did not expect that. Even if you say they are to be trusted, who am I to believe otherwise? I suppose a maester wouldn't tag along with just anyone. Speaking of your party, am I correct in assuming you're Maester de Forge's daughter?
Whoa, you know who I am?
I happened to be a member of the Kingsguard when His Majesty visited Delric for your father's funeral.
Oh, sorry to be blunt, but who are you exactly? I get that you know Albert and Leticia, but they've never mentioned you before.
I am Theo Clemrath, son of Duke Lambert Clemrath, brother to His Majesty the King, cousin to Princess Leticia.
Clemrath? Wait, Theo, as in Commander Theo of the Assyrian Naval Forces? I'm so sorry!
There's no need to be, I assure you. Any friend of Albie and Letty's is a friend of mine. However, I can't be friends with those whose names I don't yet know. So, would you care to rectify the situation?
I am Raymond Lawrence.
And I'm Elena.
Well then, Ray, Elena. I think it's high time we got to talking. I'm sure there's much to discuss. If it weren't for Letty, I'd think you'd lost your minds.
I know it's crazy, but that woman you're after could be one of my crewmates. And if it is, there's no way she's the source of the rot.
Though I'm inclined to believe you, our political situation with the Empire complicates matters. Residents of Baldar's Citadel are evacuating in droves, seeking safe harbor in the capital in Kato. Many suspect that a number of Imperial spies have used this exodus to slip unseen into our lands. The People's Guard is up. Anything outside the norm is viewed as scants.
So the Commons have seen this woman, then?
Eyewitness reports claim she was spotted near the Tides. Soon after the encounter, a rot took hold here, to which many and more succumbed. As much as I would like to investigate further, I can't risk it. The mountains are far too dangerous.
Is there truly not to be done?
Yes, as it stands. We are severely short-handed. You saw how I was the only one who responded to your commotion with the guards.
Well, if you require helping hands...
Then you're in luck, 'cause you've come to the right people.
We'll investigate for you.
Of course.
Theo, Nina and Elena have made the discovery of the century. They have found a cure for Helgars.
What?
And it just so happens the herbs we need can be found on that mountain. Commander, I know the place is dangerous, but could you allow us access to the Times?
Please, cousin.
How can I say no? It's not every day Letty thinks to use the word please with me. I would like to offer you something in return, though. Perhaps I can make some headway in the search for your comrade. I know about her.
Well, her name's Chloe Canaris, and she'll probably be dressed like us.
What sorcery is this?
She's a jumpy one, so no wanted posters or anything like that, got it?
As you wish. Likewise, refrain from pulling that trick again. The townspeople are on edge enough as it is. I must confess, I never dreamed so foolhardy a plan would reap such bountiful rewards. Indeed, I assumed it would be impossible to yoke the Maester Felgreed to our cause.
And it would have been if not for Ray. He has been a great help to us.
Then the kingdom owes your companion a debt of gratitude. That said, judging by the Maester's ill humor, he hardly seems taken with the idea of offering assistance.
I cannot deny that he has his fair share of reservations, and while I have no intention of coercing him...
There's Albie's arm to consider.
Precisely. It is for that reason alone the Maester travels with us, or so he claims.
So, his feelings notwithstanding, he's promised to join you as far as the capital.
Theo?
A word of caution. Do not get your hopes up. All of this may come to naught. Our situation grows more dire every day. More drastic measures may need to be taken.
Yes, I am aware. I am curious to see the state of the infirmary.
Target sighted.
I'll bet there are much more refined, handsome, and most importantly, single.
How exquisite!
Target sighted.
How exquisite!
Welcome to the best...
With all those gross little legs? Ew, no. With all those gross little legs? Ew, no.
Thank you very much. Please come again.
Well, that was indeed fruitful. Still far from proficient.
Target sighted.
The climb up Mount Cotterinth will undoubtedly be an arduous one. It would behoove us to be well prepared. How exquisite!
Upon the Osirian itself, we won't let him.
Target sighted.
exquisite.
Mount Cotterinth, hmm? It looms over the northern part of Cotterinth.
Have you ever been, Uncle Midas?
It is a veritable treasure trove for medicinal herbs. I have been there once or twice to forage for them. If I must.
The enemy is before us!
Destroyed. Insufficient output.
They were told to try!
Warning. Energy levels low. Threat neutralized. Insufficient output. Warning. Threat neutralized. Insufficient output.
There's a legend about these mountains, you know. Has to do with an enchantress and a prince.
I'm listening.
Yep. A long, long time ago, when Mount Cotterinth was part of the Kingswood, a beautiful enchantress fell in love with a young prince. But their love was not meant to be, and for attempting to beguile the prince, the enchantress was sentenced to death by 1,000 arrows. With her dying breath, she cursed these lands, twisting the branches of trees into sharp, deadly arrowheads, and befouling the air with a scent of rot and decay. The end.
Oh, is that all? You're telling me we're headed right for some type of cursed mountain?
It's not really cursed, it's just a story to keep kids away. The mountains here are really dangerous. More dangerous than most. People have come up with all sorts of tall tales about them.
Even so, the part about the miasma gives me pause. There may be poisonous flora releasing pollen, or fissures leaking volcanic gases. We should be careful.
Initiate emergency protocol. Warning. Energy levels low.
You're mine!
Insufficient output.
They were told to try!
Threat neutralized. Ward destroyed.
I must catch my breath!
Insufficient output. Threat neutralized. Energy levels low. Insufficient output.
To try!
Warning. Energy destroyed.
How exquisite!
Target sighted.
Get ready to...
We have good eyes. Insufficient output.
Will not be the last.
Warning. No threats detected.
Left to learn.
How exquisite.
Threat detected ahead.
Make it.
Threat neutralized. Insufficient storage. Threat neutralized. Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Destroyed.
This is the direction of the royal capital. How dare you try to lead me there?
That was not my intention, I assure you. I have merely lost my way. Let us correct our course towards Mount Corinth.
Initiate emergency warning. Energy levels low.
Will not be the last.
Insufficient output. Threat
But you can't go messing
neutralized.
with us.
That Mount Corinth?
Affirmative. It seems we are heading in the right direction. We'll arrive before long.
Go. Destroy. Threat
You're
neutralized.
just lifting a finger against.
Okay, guys. The plant we're looking for is called dill whip, and only grows in dank, dark spaces, areas that don't get much sunlight. If you spot a plant that looks promising, give me a holler. Depending on what we find, Elena and I should be able to figure out how many doses we can make.
And let us not forget Theo's request. We must keep watch for any signs of that mysterious woman.